I am mad. This Sagor Das guy, I don't know if you guys can see on screen, but I'll read the email to you. It says, "Hello, I hope you are well. I saw your YouTube channel, Your Friend Tony. Your channel subscriber is only 80 and you've already posted 90 videos in your channel. But unfortunately your channel is not performing well. Your video view and watch time has very few. If you're interested in working with me, please don't hesitate to contact me." This guy has the audacity to just call me out like this. It got me feeling some type of way. So I was looking through my photos and reminds me of this interaction I had with Becky Lewis who was trying to sell to one of my businesses their marketing services, and they always come out with like these dumbass names. Like, who names their kid Becky Lewis? And why would Becky Lewis be trying to contact me? They just pick the whitest sounding name and just run with it, you know what I'm saying? Alright, back up a little bit. Why did I get down this rabbit hole? Well, it started when I went for a run on the weekend. Mistake number one. Then I ended my run at this ramen shop and hung out with my friend Taff. And he really needed some business advice, and we sat for ramen, and it was delicious. I had a great time. I had the tonkatsu shoyu and their Chicking ramen, signature ramen. And I recommended him the classic tonkatsu ramen. And we had a great time, you know. And at the end of it, Taff turns to me and he was like, "I'm so glad I met you, Tony. This is what great networking is all about." And that really touched my heart. But at the same time, when I keep getting requests from random people trying to exploit me in some type of way. But let me give Ramen Boom-Boom a rating real quick. Atmosphere and presentation, there's a little cramp in there, but it was bussin'. The ramen was presented nice, pretty normal though, 3.5 out of 5. Taste, I'm also giving it 3.5 out of 5. Pretty similar to ramen I've had in the past. Finally, affordability, pretty affordable actually. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. Although the serving sizes were smaller, if you come here you will get your ramen fill. Final score on the screen right now. The first type of scammer, I guess, is these fake profiles who use fake names. This one contacted me through Facebook and they were trying to be all buddy with me. I literally have the proof that they changed their name from Linda Johnson to Isabella Anderson. And they had the audacity to reach out afterwards and pretend nothing was wrong after 3 years of no talking. That's hilarious. And of course they're trying to gain something from you. So this one, for example, they're named Kelly Anderson, and I made the joke that, are they related to Linda Johnson or Isabella Anderson, you know, because apparently they think the last name Anderson is white and very common, you know. Just shameless, honestly. So what they have you do is do some random tasks and give you quote-unquote credits that you can then try to withdraw. But if you want to keep going, you have to deposit money. So it's like bait and hook strategy, classic, right? It's funny because I ended up withdrawing the money they initially paid out to me through Wise, and I just kept it and I blocked them. Alright, scammer type number 2. They try to recruit you into their MLM. Scam. When you see revenue share, scam. When you see 20-30 minute Zoom, scam. I have wasted so many times getting lured into MLMs thinking that they just wanted to be friends, and these are usually in your local like friend making communities, or they are these so-called crypto experts, and they will always say that they're close to you and be willing to meet up with you just to give that extra layer of authenticity. But then when the day comes, they will never actually materialize, and all the whole time they will try to upsell you or get you into their scummy trading whatever, and they prey on people who has no knowledge of crypto. For example, this person on screen was just embarrassing. Like, they're quoting Bitcoin at 20-30,000, but it's like over 100,000, so they themselves have no idea what they're talking about. They usually pose as like a young woman and try to be really friendly with you. Just to show that they're a real person. And if you do request pictures, they have models basically willing to jump on calls with you because the scam is so lucrative, and they're targeting, I assume, like older white guys. So these models are usually exotic, and they will hop on a call and then, you know, pretend that they are who they say they are in chat, and their only job is to just give like the sense of authenticity to complete the scam, which is crazy work. And then the final type of scammer online are just beggars. That there's no better way to say it. Like this girl on Instagram that I was chatting with, we were just friends, and she really begging me for $20 for doing what? I was speechless by her attitude. It seemed like in the end I was the bad guy for not giving her $20, and she doesn't even, I don't know, deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Like, be an OnlyFans model if you want money from strangers online. Jesus, this is not the worst of it. I've had people who I thought was my friend ask to borrow money, and then after I send it, they just say they're broke and never respond to you ever again. And it's just really sad. But I think there is a quote from Or Sopranos, one of those, that was just like, if someone asks you to borrow money and you know they're not gonna return it, see it as a positive, because for $20 you get that person to get off your back and they will never talk to you ever again. They will go out of their way to avoid you. And I guess that's just the reality of it, right? There's been many times where I thought someone was my friend, I sent them money, and in the end it's just like a disappointment, honestly. At this point, I've come to terms with the fact that most people on the internet just want to take your money for their own selfish reasons, and they will lie, they will cheat, they will say whatever you want to hear to get your money, and I'm over it. It's a long weekend in Canada, so I helped my dad fix a neighbor's fence post. It's funny because I was doing website design, then I had to use a sledgehammer. I brought green shorts. Turns out it's a pillowcase. Guess we're working out in jeans. Let's go. I took for granted the long weekend, and yesterday I went to the gym at 7 p.m. and uploaded my gym workout at 11:30. Of course, it wasn't all my fault. I had to talk to my friend Raph. He was going through some stuff. But it felt really odd to be working out at 7 p.m, not gonna lie. And then today, I apologize for the late upload, but basically I slept in, and as a result, got to the gym 3 hours later. I hope to be back on my regular schedule time tomorrow. I also started using these lifting straps, and it got me left looking like a bondage victim. Yo, I've never seen this type of bird before. It's kind of cute. I like the feathers. Ain't getting further away from me. Walking home from the gym right now. It's 2:30. I left the house at 11 compared to my usual 7:30. So I'm running a little bit behind schedule. Dropped off all my shipments. Had 10 today. Pretty good. It's because of the long weekend here in Canada. So I accidentally slept in because for the last 3 days I've been catching up on my sleep debt basically. But that's all done. talked to a lot of my friends over the weekend. I'm excited. It's gonna be a very busy week ahead of me actually. So hope you guys stay tuned and enjoy the content. Gonna have lunch and fulfill an express order that just came in. Really gloomy, but it didn't rain yet, so I'm happy.